It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll ride Davis here. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Running back searching for a hole. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. And the Noles line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. inside handoff to the running back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Jordan. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the
Damn, Maybach fans with me in the back.
But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Open space at the 25. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He wants to change this route. Looking to fire. The quick out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. They get to
Good shit. Because I thought he was 10,000%. 10,000%. I thought he was 10,000% running that hole.
Defense out. I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, what a move to get open. There he goes. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida State. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this,
Booyaka.
job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But
What up, come this y'all?
and this guy's setting everything up.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, man. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. He might want another play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Baker. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down with the big play. Will move the sticks.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The offense changing the play. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He'll try it again. Touchdown, USC!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Fowler. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Rides the back and leaves it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Going to try to get it himself. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Showing the arm straight down the left side. Trying to find the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. On the move. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to fire on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Burr. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback moving. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much time.
Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Fowler. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
send the tight end in motion. He got a little antsy.
You doing too much.
And they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just.
He been trying to do that for a minute.
Before he gets down.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Fucking drags all day.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how.
Nothing I can do, man.
The receiver's got to understand. Find space.
Because it's like drag or if he gonna scramble.
Space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
But like now we're dealing with a motherfucker quick snapping.
Off play action on 1st down.
What?
Out to the tight end.
Where the fuck he come from?
Down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on defense.
I have no answer for his offense. He just, at this point, I've come to accept everybody play their worst game against everybody else and their best against me.
Another one on before the break. Caught in the backfield, it's Baker. They'll get it down to the.
I've just come to accept it.
Throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This is the area of the field defensively.
Because I don't have the corners to play man against him.
You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting him tackled to the ground.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line.
I'm like, I'm going to play on the safety. I do something to slow his offense down. Because this motherfucker here is just throwing drags and who can out leverage who the fastest. I'm like, that's all he doing. I'm just like. Then he'll scramble a little bit, and it's just I gotta let the linebackers do what they do. I'm out leveraged trying to play on the linebacker.
Time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off play action.
Oh, he wide open.
Under fire. And the Heat will get home.
I was expecting him to come on all the way across, and he sat. I've never seen him run that play before.
Here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page.
He was wide ass open too.
Seconds of the 1st half, and they'll
perfect play call.
On a 3 before they head to the locker room.
I was anticipating him to come all the way across on the drag. He sat wide open, but he wasn't ready for it. That was a touchdown.
The Seminoles will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
See if we can start playing on the safety and see if that'll help.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver.
He want to throw it. Damn it!
Still on his feet.
They just got random people picking up blocks.
They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple.
I have no answer for his offense because he doesn't have a tail. You just have to have the personnel. I have no answer for it right now.
They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And
he doesn't have a tail. He just does random stuff.
Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Fucking sucks.
You go into the half and you're down. Like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this.
Got his ass. Good shit. Because he's trying to run.
3rd and 9.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength.
I got to get off the linebackers.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the running back.
Wow.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And coming out in the second half,
I just don't have much. Fucking right tackle got blew up.
Get something going. They're losing.
That's what I needed.
Find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
He'll run it again. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the
Fuck,
18.
man. His D-line is killing my O-line, and I'm forcing me to have to pass.
Negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. To the air, it's Dyer. Makes the grab, it's Davis. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Nothing I can do, man.
Deep to shallow.
I can't get no push with the line, so I can't get in favorable down and distance. And then I'm forced to throw, and then his line is good at pass rush, and I don't have no time to get no windows open. Another game where the D-line is dominating the game.
See if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Lowers that shoulder.
This motherfucker playing like he King Griffey Jr. It always be like this. Everybody I play, they play shitty during every other game. Then when they play me, they act like they got sensu beans and they Super Saiyan and shit. But it is what it is, man.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross.
That's why I'm like,
there are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like
my O-line is struggling with his line right now, especially since he's keeping 6 in the box. And then out of nowhere, his cornerbacks miraculously was fast. When I checked them before the season, they wasn't having 99 speed and 98 speed. They didn't have that shit.
So now it's 2nd and long. Let's go. They'll leave it with him.
Wow.
Just has a knack of finding that.
And we got people dropping left and right. He ain't had a motherfucker drop yet.
Injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Right. To the ground with the back. Absolutely.
4th and 5.
To go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down.
Oh, this motherfucker bold.
Now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Wow.
And he's got it from 57.
I can't move the ball against him. My D-line can't get no pressure because he's throwing drags and shit. My O-line can't do shit.
Here's one that's just gone final. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Man, the offense got away with one there.
I gotta get something.
Back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else.
That's not a good game.
Offensive line running way down the field. They're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
This D-line is a problem because they can stop the run and rush the passer. I just don't have enough right now.
With a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Dyer. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A strike downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Noles want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the
good pick. Good fucking pick. Come on, y'all. Help, 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 help. Good pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season.
We got to be more aggressive now. We ain't got no choice.
Seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting.
Wow, good ass cut.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We got to be more aggressive now. We ain't got no choice.
The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Jordan. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be...
He just trying to kill the clock. I don't have nothing against him right now. My O-line is gutted. D-line is gutted. I don't have the trenches to compete. And I don't play that style of just throwing shit all across the board like that.
They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They go to the ground. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here.
I don't have a defense right now to battle with his
They've got a pretty good lead here
his scheme.
game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And into the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line.
Damn, I thought he was finna hurry up. Burnt the time out unnecessarily. Oh, Lord.
By the defense, it's their 1st of the half. The Trojans have this offense rolling. Try to barge their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on 1st down, stopping the run. Here we go on 2nd. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Nothing I can do, man. I don't have the trenches to play him.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
My trenches have been dominated today.
And put 1 more on the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll bring it out. It's Burns. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably 2nd.
Trenches won in the game more than anything.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll run play action. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
This
It is what it is, man.
Under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
P.I.?
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Of course, we at his place. They ain't calling shit.
Day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wide receiver going in motion.
This drags and whips and shit.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire
Yeah, I don't have no. His wide receivers better than my corners. I don't have no answer for it.
Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle.
I don't have no fucking answer right now.
In the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
It's tough when you run in these matchups, man. Ain't nothing you can do.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
The give is to Williams. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
But on the next week, man, it is what it is. We got to have a different strategy. We'll watch film and
need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Barrels ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were.
Of course he was going to run hurry up.
Quick timeout.
That trips me out, man.
Defense stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
People play like shit against everybody else. They turn into Super Saiyans when they play me.
They got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Going for 6. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
He calling plays he don't never call.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been
no answer, man. It is what it is.
Just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Burns. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. Across the 25. He's got room. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes.
I'm like, I see what he's trying to do.
A little start to the drive.
He trying to cover the drag first and then drift into the window for the other one to have somebody play the flat.
Ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Corners are going to bail. Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. It's caught downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
I'm like, that's what he doing.
And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk.
I needed to put something on film that we could do something.
For this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Pulls it in. And that is how we will wrap this one up.